What's up, everybody? Freak, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just hard to believe I get to be a part of all this.
It's the end of a long weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe get the fans a little show too. But you all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready. Butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, Freak?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
And you can't even get it done on a virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
Got you there.
You got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or James.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Ha! Okay, consider it done. It's gonna be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck tonight, fellas.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports in my opinion.
Substitution on the court.
Fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants latest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
The West All-Stars have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers pretty well.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Here's D. Back to Russell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and you're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who's here to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
I talked to Coach about All-Star Weekend, and he said it's been a blast hanging out with everyone in the NBA. Coach said, usually I'm staying up late scheming ways to shut one guy down or take apart a defense. It's nice to have a breather and just have a little bit of fun. We couldn't agree more.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. D, defended by Batum. No good from D.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Pass to LeBron. The dish to Vucevic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 6 points for Vucevic.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Towns has got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. And Thomas, here we go. James outside. Nailed from three-point land. James has got 5.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
D, it's tipped.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Hayward with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. Now Russell. The pass to D. They get a hand on it.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Russell passes to D. Picked by Griffin. They set the screen to the middle. Here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. Now, here is Russell. Griffin sets the screen for Russell. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last. Al Horford, he's checked in for the East. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pass. One more time, give it up for your East All-Stars Dance Team. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Russell. Just 5 on the clock. No good from D.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Thomas kicks to Bosh. No good off the front iron. Here's D. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Taken away. James against Hayward. Russell kicks to Griffin. Here's D. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. D's got his first basket.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Here's Thomas. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The East All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Griffin kicks to Towns. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. Finished off the break.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. Floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pass. A great event unfolding. 1 quarter of basketball already played. And welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the East All-Stars, Brook Lopez is out there with Anthony. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Lowry. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And DeRozan kicks to Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Davis sets a screen. Durant attacking. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the East All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Durant drawing the double team. That's good. And it's 7 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Paul dishes to Cousins. Pass to Durant. Here's D. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
It's stolen by Davis. Durant, the pass to Paul. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Wall kicks to Anthony. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. That free throw good from Anthony.
Melo having a terrific game. He has 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Passes to D. Wall grabs the board.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Anthony against Cousins. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
It's Durant on the wing. Davis sets a screen. To the paint, here's Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And 11 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Wall against Paul. Shoots from the line. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The East making a switch. Vucevic is checked in. And West also making a switch. Damian Lillard's checked in for Paul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard, the pass to D. And that one ends up out of bounds. No keep possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
The East making a switch. Irving's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. Anthony drives in. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Anthony's got 16 points.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Anthony's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Davis sets a screen. To the left wing, here's D. And it falls over the rim and in. D's got his second basket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Irving drives in. Misses from short range. Young with the steal. He kicks it to Carmelo. Misses the three.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
D. DeRozan defending. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Lillard against Irving. There's a screen. Anthony dishes to Irving. Kicks it to DeRozan. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Pass to D. He feeds it to Durant. To the inside. Vucevic with the block. And here is Irving. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he gets it to go.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
The pass to D. Feeds to Lillard. Outside Durant. Passes it to D. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Irving attacking. Misses off the right iron.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Count the bucket. 8 points for Damian Lillard.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And the East with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Young.
Substitute.
And the first half is... Welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. D in at shooting guard. Anthony Davis is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And the shot is good.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Over in the corner, Paul. Just his first attempt. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Paul. Davis has got his first bucket of the night. To the inside, James. A second chance effort. Lopez, no luck.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plays. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Clark, no question who's been in control of this game.
It has been all theirs, fully in control.
LeBron kicks to Anthony. And the rejection by Cousins.
And they're 1 of 4.
It's a beautiful jam.
After seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Davis with a screen on Lowry. Durant kicks to Davis. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Ball inside.
Paul passes to D. To the middle. Here's Cousins. Rebound by the East All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ball inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
To the paint, here's D, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
John Wall's checked in for the East. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Paul dishes to Davis. And Cousins kicks to Paul. Back to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. D passes to Paul. Clock at 4. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wall. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. Paul with the ball.
You got it.
Outside Durant. Paul right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Now Wall. Inside. Here's Anthony. And good. As it just snaps right down through the net.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And he just leaves the beat in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
There's the pick. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game. You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from D. Outside, Wall. There's the feed to Carmelo. To the middle, here's Lopez. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
It's Durant on the wing. DeRozan defending, and Davis throws it down.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
East All-Star Dance Pass.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. And Lillard subbed in for Chris Paul. Bosh a screen on Lillard. Wall attacking. It's deflected. Right side Lowry. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Lopez sets a screen for Lowry. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the dunk by Lopez. And now an 11-point East All-Star lead.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and taken control on the glass.
The West All-Stars have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 14 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Al Horford checked in for Lopez. Batum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Thomas subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And good on the basket. Booking. And it's 7 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That free throw good from D. Both free throws good from D.
Been a solid outing for D. He's got 14 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
And the basket good.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
And Cousins kicks to Griffin. To the middle. It's tipped. And they're moving it up. Right side Bosch. Here's Thomas. He has 7. He dishes it to Horford. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Young comes in for Chris Bosh. And James subbed in for John Wall. And West also making a switch. James Harden, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Batum inside the three-point line. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Cousins has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Off target from three-point range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Horford. It's deflected. LeBron against Harden. D passes to Griffin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Dishes to Cousins. Baseline jumper. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Lillard.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
23 seconds left to play here in the third.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and the jumper falls for him. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
We've been having a great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
DeRozan out there with Lowry, and it's Brook Lopez, and it's LeBron James, and it's Anthony in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
D passes to Durant. D, now recovering. Harden, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the West. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Clock is at 3. Paul for 3. Good.
Big time bump. You can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Paul's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James, a screen on Paul. On the wing, James. For the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball. Well, they're trailing here, but you got to admire how hard they're playing. I mean, that kind of effort is a winning effort. They're working the ball inside and trying to do what they can to get back in it.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw off from D. And here are the East All-Stars now. Anthony dishes to LeBron. It's stolen by Davis. Durant kicks to Paul.
Ball inside.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Durant takes the 3. Shot clock at 6. Lopez grabs the board.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Davis. DeRozan passes to Lopez. Shot is off. Durant with some nice D.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Pass to D. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 19 points for Freak.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Lopez a screen. DeRozan dishes to Carmelo. Pass to Lowry. Up off the screen. And it's good on the way in.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. A shot by Anthony, no good. Here's Paul.
Let's get the ball inside.
He nails it, and we're tied up.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Nice finish there to put him up in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get some more of those touches down the stretch.
Here's D, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. D's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. LeBron with it. Now defended by Hayward. James kicks to DeRozan. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Count it from 12. Anthony's got 22 points.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Paul passes to Hayward. Davis sets a screen. There's the dish to Durant. And it's the East with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
And here they come. Shot on the way, and the shot no good, a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Paul kicks to Durant. He feeds it to Davis. Davis sets a screen. D passes to Durant, 16 feet away. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
To take the lead. No good from D.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Anthony dishes to DeRozan. They set the pick. The drive by James. Back to DeRozan, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Change here now for a 3-point play.
A great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gordon Hayward. Outside Durant, a 3-ball. Goes back up. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks to James. Anthony sets the pick for LeBron. No look there. Miss number 3 against 12 tries. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Paul. And there's the pass to Anthony. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
John Wall's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Durant for 3, and the shot is good.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Here are the East All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points. There's a screen. And Wall kicks to Anthony. Back to Wall. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Lowry kicks to Anthony. At the top of the key, Lopez. Just 3 to shoot.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Wall, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Anthony. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Goes up off the inbound. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from G.
Boy, excellent work that time by Paul. Set a nice screen that time.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Anthony. He kicks the Wall. Back to Anthony. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's West now. It's a 5-point game. Paul passes to D. Davis sets a screen. To the middle. Here's D. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. D's got 25 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Shot misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Durant with the steal.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Pass to D. Wide open. Connects. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Here's Wall. A lot is on the line here.
Boy, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place. Anthony kicks to Lopez. It's good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Durant for 3. Lopez grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to deep. From deep. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
There's some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Now here's Thomas. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
They had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? If you miss it at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. From deep. Off on that one. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with game action now in the books, so let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Carmelo Anthony, he had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch. And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on